Quick, where do you want to grow older? In a cosmopolitan and modern city, or in the country surrounded by nature? Join me today and find out if you'll age better in a big city or in the country. I'm Arturo Arcos. Let's begin. Some people have their retirement plan all figured out. They want to grow older in big cities with all the commodities of the modern world. Or they want to be surrounded by a slow and quiet way of living in the country. Okay, this is easy. Living in the city is the best choice. Whatever you need, you find it here. Yes, except social interaction. Life in big cities is lonely. You don't know your neighbors and you don't bond with people because everybody's always too busy. In the country, we're all part of a big, beautiful, supportive community. Well, first of all, not always. You can have a great support system in the city too, or be very isolated in the farm. But what you can count on is that in the city you have great access to health services. In the country, sometimes even the most basic commodities are hard to find. Yeah, you have hospitals, but can you afford them? Big cities are full of homeless and impoverished people, and they may have limited access to healthcare because, well, they can afford it, and they may even end up dead in the street because of cold weather, addiction, or bad health in general. In the country, life is easier and you have cheaper access to food and housing. Yeah, it's cheaper, but what about jobs? Jobs in the city are better paid. In fact, people from the country usually move to big cities to find good opportunities because they know that options in their hometowns are extremely limited. Thanks for reminding me that you're the reason why towns have an accelerated aging process. All the young people move to the city, leaving only the older behind. I regret nothing. We have a better quality of life. Oh, do you? What about pollution, crime, violence, and the greater general sense of dissatisfaction that people from the city experience? Yes, you may have a Starbucks in every corner, but does that really will make you happy? Well, maybe. It won't, and it doesn't. Study after study show that people in small rural towns perceive themselves as happier than those living in the cities. Wanna know why? Because people here are less stressed and have more free time. Yes, maybe in the past it's been a problem because boredom has a big correlation to addiction, but that's changing too. Being a country person doesn't mean lacking opportunities for personal growth or being ignorant or poor. It just means being healthier, happier, and aging way, way better. What Disney fictional kind of town do you live in? Nowadays, the level of poverty, addiction, and illnesses of people in the country are through the roof. Yes, you may have fresher goods there, but that by itself doesn't mean you're eating them right. And just because you say you're happier doesn't mean you have a healthier life. Also, now that you mentioned the elderly, more than 60% of seniors live in the city where they have greater access to services catered to them. What do you have in the country? A higher risk of getting diabetes? And what do you have in the city? A higher risk of getting depression? At least we don't sit on our butts for 12 hours a day. At least we don't have inaccessible spaces for people with disabilities. Guys, oh, look at me, I'm from the city, I put my parents in a home and I never visit them. And I'm from the country, I don't know how to take care of my seniors, but I don't want any help. Oh no, they died from something preventable. Guys, what? Okay, listen, both places have pros and cons. Is there a perfect place where to grow older? Of course not. But there's something that could be achieved in both cases, and that is social integration. As long as the elders are well integrated into their communities and feel valuable and important, most certainly they will have better aging processes. It doesn't matter if they live in an apartment building or in a farm. We all need to be accepted and valuable. So, where will you age better? Simple. Where you are loved and cared for. You will age better where love and care is available to you.